So in this video I'm going to show you guys how to do a basic torch down system with using the base smooth and the cap system. So what you want to do is you want to start on the edge with your knitting. And what you want to do is tack on your two nails, put your foot on, and you drag, put your foot on the other one, you drag, and then you just keep dragging and knitting. Drag nail. The reason you want to do that is because you're stretching out your base so that way your pen doesn't have any bubbles. Alright, so for the edge metal, you want to try to nail on center and then stagger them in and out. So when you weld the smooth, you seal this up and then you have 1 more inch to bond the cap. And then here you're going to put caulking. On the laps. And on this side, the one that's going to go over, you're going to try to squeeze in a little bit. And that way it'll give you a tighter fit. So after you put the edge metal, you need to do asphalt primer on the metal, and then you gotta protect any trees or anything that might catch fire. So here I used the shield. It's called holding blanket, and that's to protect any flares or heat from catching the palm tree, because we are going to use an open flame. So safety is always number 1, and now we're going to get started on the smooth. So you're going to start with a half a sheet of the smooth, and then you're going to run full sheets, and then that'll help you start getting it watertight. So after you do the edge metal, you want to start torching. Before you start torching, you're going to lay out your roll where you want it. Then you're going to back roll it in a way to that it doesn't move. I'll show you in a minute. So that's basically what you want, and the roll is to make sure you get a good weld, that it gets melted into itself. It's not so much how much of the glue you get out, it's more like did you actually get a weld. And if you didn't, then you can go over it again with the torch. Make sure you get a nice even weld. So that's basically it for the torching. You do it in a L motion, and then yeah, it's not that hard. Just be cautious. So when you're done with your smooth, everything's welded. What you want to do is line up your cap to the edge, bring it about 1/4 inch. that way when you weld it, get a nice little seal without tripping over much of the black stuff. And what I really like to do is I like to lay out one full row at a time. Usually if it's this whole row, I'm going to lay out this whole row. This whole row, R-O-W. And then that way when I start torching, what do you want to do when the torch is, you want to start on one end, then to start on one end, then to this one, then to this one, and then by the time you're done with this half, you weld that one, and you weld this one, so it gives it a chance to do every section to cool down before you step all over it. That way you won't have a bunch of marks. So basically that's it for the torch system. You know, the way you run your torch, you go in an L shape. So first you heat your seam. There's tons of videos on how to do it. You heat your seam a couple times, and then you just keep rolling out in an L shape. Some guys like to burn just the roll, first the roll, and then do the seam. But for me, it's a waste of time, so I hit the seam and the roll at the same time, and then just jump around. You know, I'll do this one, and I'll do that one, and then I'm gonna do that one, and then I'm gonna back roll all of them, and then I'm gonna jump back on this roll so things cool down, and that way you're not welding on a hot surface and then end up with something like that. I messed up right there. But yeah, man, it's do-it-yourselfers. It's not that bad. This is the first video. You know, torch down 101, the basics. You know, I'll make another video on detail, layout. I'll make one for layout, but layout and penetrations and sealing on the perimeter. But I mean, it's not that difficult to weld your perimeter. Make sure you get the metal hot, and then your material melting, and that's basically it. You know, it's not that hard. You know, break your laps. See these laps. You know, those two laps are on the inside of the skylight. The next seam lap is going to be away from the skylight on the back end. And yeah, it's not that hard. Please like and subscribe for more content.